back for another one. We can't be done. We in the sun. We can't be done. We just won. We can't be done. We having fun. Switch it up. Step it up. You want a game? Click it up. You want a game? Get that switch. You want a game? You got that itch. They itching for some switching. They itching for some winning. They wishing they was switching. They ain't switching cause they tripping. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Them Joy-Cons making noise. Them Joy-Cons, we them boys. Resolution, so crisp. On that screen, you can't miss. Yeah, man, we here and we ain't going nowhere. That Zelda, that Mario, Splatoon, Arms, we even milking cows 1-2 switch. Metroid? Do I smell a Metroid? Man, they ain't ready for the takeover. They ain't ready for the takeover. They ain't ready for the takeover. They got graphics and online. Got no Zelda, crying wine. They got graphics and online. Got no Zelda, crying wine. Play at home, on the go. Game everywhere. You got it, bro. You want a game? We got your type. Hype score. Hype. Diversity. Every type. Review score. Hype. Yeah. Obi-Wan plays. Track number 3. Coming at you one more time. Yeah, Obi-Wan plays. We back for the next track. We on the attack. You need to fall back. You about to fall flat. It's just like that. Why? It's that rat-tat-tat-tat. Yeah. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Spat-tat-tat-tat. You cannot stop me, I'm better than that. Better than you, ink on your shoe. You trying to get me, I'm faster than you. Make you say ooh, covered in goo. You trying to get me, my skills is the truth. Rat-tat-tat-tat, spat-tat-tat-tat. My squad is the truth, we dressed in all black. The squad can't compare, we fly as the air. Try and defeat us, get splattered, I swear. Ink all around, you testing me how? Trying to win, your face in the ground. Rat-tat-tat-tat, spat-tat-tat-tat. You running, you scared? Too late for that. You can't run nowhere. Your eyes I see fear. You wanted the crown, my king's everywhere. Rat-tat-tat-tat, spat-tat-tat-tat. We winning this match? Fact. Rat-tat-tat-tat, spat-tat-tat-tat. We taking you out just like a gnat. Rat-tat-tat-tat, spat-tat-tat-tat. Go cry to your mama and take that nap. We winning this match. You just fall back. Regroup and reload, but you still getting stacked. How you come at me now? When you see me, you bow. Put respect on my name or you will say ow, ow. Yeah. Ow. You're gonna say ow. Ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Obi-Wan, stop splatting me with the ink, man. You're too good. And I'm too bad. Obi-Wan plays. Track number 2. You thought we were done? Man, we just just getting started. Cause they still hating on the end. So we need a paper plumber on this number. Yeah, you know you like it. Yeah. Paper Mario, color splash. Y'all be hating, we getting cash. Paper Mario, color splash. Y'all be hating, we getting cash. Y'all be hating, ain't play the game. Y'all be hating, cause you lame. Y'all be hating, ain't play the game. Y'all be hating, cause you lame. Cooper links, paint cans, Prisma Island, suntans. Cooper links, paint cans, Prisma Island, suntans. All them toes look alike. Red, yellow, blue and white. Creative levels everywhere. Drop controllers, look and stare. High score, beast. Get your game, have a feast. High score, beast. Get your game, don't have a cheat. Hey, Paper Mario, color splash. Y'all be hating, we getting cash. Paper Mario, color splash. Y'all be hating, we got that cash. Hey. Obi-Wan Plays, by popular demand, mixtape #1. Let's go. How you hating on the end? Hating on the end. Hating on the end. Why you hating on the end? Hating on the end. Hating on the hating on the end. Hating on the end ain't even begin. You hating on the end and it ain't even begin. Hating on the end ain't even begin. You hating on the end. How you hating on the end? Yeah, they still gon' win. Hating on the end and they still gon' win. Hating on the end and they still gon' win. Win. Hating on the end and you crying in the end. Hating on the end, you crying in the end. Hating on the end, you crying in the end. Hating on the end, hating on the end and they still gon' win. Hating on the end and they still gon' win. Hating on the end and they still gon' win. Hating on the end, hating on the end. Go and get your friend, go and get your friend and sit in the end. Go and get your friend while you hating on the end. Go and get your friend and sit in the end. Hey, that Obi-Wan Plays. Y'all like that end flow? You know how it go. That's how we go, baby. Hating. Hating on the end, hating on that end, hating on that end, hating on the end, hating on the end. Go and get your friend. Yeah, they still gonna win. You can't stop the end. Obi-Wan Plays, track #1. Let's go. Yeah, they thought we was done. We back for another one. We can't be. Obi-Wan Plays, track #4. Y'all want some more? So we giving you the 4. No one was ready, but it don't even matter. Ready or not, here we come. We winning, you losing. We winning, you snoozing. We winning, we bruising. We winning, just cruising. We winning, you losing. We winning, it's a home and handle. We winning, start choosing.
Obi-Wan Plays.
That's right. What's up? All right.
Obi-Wan Plays.
We winning, you losing. We winning. 14K losing. We winning, you the beginning.
They ain't ready.
We winning. You losing. We winning.
What is going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? We are live. We are live. We are live. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We have to do the top 5 in the chat. The Noti Gang. Oli. Hey, Oli, I saw your comment right before I went live asking it. There's a Paper Mario track? Come on, Oli. Let me put it back on for Oli. Where is it? Tracks and turn it back up. What? Paper Mario?
One plays. Track number 2. You thought we were done?
We get into the news. We get to the
Man, we
news.
just getting started. Cause they still hating on the end. So we need a paper plumber on this number. Yeah, you know you like it. Yeah. Paper Mario, color splash. Y'all be hating, we getting cash. Paper Mario, color splash. Y'all be hating, we getting cash. Y'all be hating, ain't play the game. Y'all be hating, cause you lame. Y'all be hating, ain't play the game.
All right. We live. Let me go back. Let me show some love to everybody in the chat. What's up to the top 5 in the chat? I already showed y'all some love. Y'all be hating, we getting cash. All right, let me see how many likes we at. 16. We gotta double that. We gotta go to 30 real quick. 30 likes. Let's go. What's up to everybody in the chat? We have some big news. Oh my goodness. Xbox just spilling the beans. And Nintendo like, what y'all doing, Xbox? We're going to talk about it in a second. But first time chatting to you. Wally, what's up? What's up to everybody in the chat? All right. We have some news you can use to cure your blues. All right. Let's get to the first news item. This is breaking news. All right. Yesterday, I talked about how the FTC, Xbox, and Activision, they defeated the FTC, and it looks like Activision is going to be bought by Microsoft. Now, it looks like that's going to happen. It still could happen. Bro, Microsoft, this is an article from metro.co.uk, and it's titled, Microsoft leaks the Switch 2 as FTC vows to appeal the court case ruling. So the FTC, they're not done. They're going to appeal the case. But in the midst of all the documents that are coming out, Microsoft specifically talks about next-gen Nintendo, and this might not be good news for current, if you're not going to be one of the early adopters and you're not getting a Switch 2 right at launch. This is why I say this. This is what the official documents say. So this is official. This isn't he say, she say, not a leak, not a rumor. This is coming from an official document. That means Microsoft and Nintendo executives have already made this deal. It says Microsoft's commitment to make Call of Duty available on an in-development Switch model. Bro, first off, this means it's not guaranteed to be coming to the current Switch. Everybody has been saying Microsoft has committed to a 10-year deal to have Call of Duty on a Nintendo platform for the next 10 years. But according to this document, it's not for the current Switch model. It says specifically an in-development Switch model. Do you know what this also means? The current whatever this next gen Nintendo system is gonna be called, or it's gonna be, it seems like it's still gonna be in the Switch family, because it says an in development Switch model. It didn't say an in development new Nintendo console. Y'all gotta read between the lines. This is the official document. An in development Switch model. So we're getting a new model of the Switch according to this Microsoft document. So it could be a Switch Pro. It could be a Switch 2. It still could be a next gen Nintendo, but it's called the Switch 2. But it looks like it might have something with the Switch incorporated in its name in some capacity, because that's what Microsoft is calling it. And they talked behind the scenes to Nintendo to have this 10-year deal for both sides to agree. Microsoft has to know, all right, what kind of console are y'all gonna come out with? What are the specs? Yada yada yada. So Microsoft in this is official court document, that they're going to be making Call of Duty on an in development. One, they've confirmed that Nintendo is in fact working on a next gen console, and in development. It's in development as this court case was going on. Switch model. It's a brief statement, but it's so much in that little statement. Keto says new Nintendo Switch XL. Nintendo needs to drop new. Nothing with new in it. Forget new 3DS, new Mario. The new Mario has put a bad taste in our mouth. We don't need anything with new at the beginning. Hey, shout out to Mario Wonder. Mario Wonder looks wonderful. They need to call it Mario Wonderful. Oh, real quick, I have to do it live. The homie, he's a mod that says Les Archives de Joshua. He's in Canada, so it's French. His name is Jonas, and his birthday was Monday. So we got to say a happy birthday to Jonas. Somebody type happy birthday Jonas in the chat. I'll start it off. Happy birthday Jonas. Let's go, bro. Happy birthday to the homie Jonas. He's been a long time sponsor, supporter of the channel. So I got to show the homie some love. That's right. Keto said, happy birthday, Jonas. OG. Yeah, that's right. Jonas is an OG, bro. He's been here almost from the beginning. Chris, happy birthday. Lake Show, what's up? Happy birthday. Bowsette, happy birthday. Eva Hodis, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Jonas. I can see you on camera smiling right now, bro. I see the smile. All right. We got to do like an OGC thing where I put everybody on OGC cast, where I put everybody back on stream. Like the old days. Jonas, I know you want that. All right. So, hey, next time they have a Nintendo Direct, anybody who wants to come on camera and who's a sponsor, we're going to do that, bro. At the end or beginning of the Direct. All right. Back to OGCU, brother. I'm just getting things right in my new state that I live. Hey, shout out to Keto. Keto is an OG too. I hear you, bro. Appreciate it, man. But Microsoft, bro, they're like spilling. Now, another thing with this whole FTC thing, a lot of these documents have leaked that weren't supposed to leak. There was like information on Xbox wanting to buy Sega and the behind the scenes conversations that were going on. Like, people were just leaking the stuff that shouldn't be out there. But this court document, we are getting so much information from this whole Xbox PlayStation fight for Activision. Dope stuff. And I'll be back for the OG cast. I'm gonna let you know, bro. I'm gonna let you know we do it. We gotta do it, bro. Microsoft leaked the PS5 Slim 2. Yeah, EO. In the court, there's a court document where Microsoft talked. Now that's a little different, because Microsoft is probably getting it from a third source, where maybe they got the PS5 Slim information from Ubisoft or EA, because they're direct competing, in the PlayStation and Microsoft right now in bad blood to try and do this. But the fact that they're talking about an in development Switch model, that's direct source. because they directly are talking to Nintendo to make this agreement. Nintendo has agreed. Phil Spencer has come out and said they've agreed with Nintendo for a 10-year agreement to put Call of Duty on the Switch if this Activision deal goes through. So the FTC, they agreed to it, and I'm going to say this one more time. Microsoft has said, this is an official document, Microsoft's commitment to make Call of Duty available on an in-development Switch model, end quote. An in-development Switch model. We've had the Switch Lite, we've had the Switch OLED, and this is gonna be, and I tell you this, I really think that's what Nintendo should do. Have Switch attached to this name of this next console. Because in Japan, even in the US, the Switch is still selling good. So if they could just keep the momentum going and make it clear, this is two things they have to balance. That the Switch name, because it's popular right now, but also make it clear that it's a more powerful console. So that parents and gamers aren't like, I already got a Switch. So that's the balance. Familiarity, but at the same time, excitement. Like a Switch 2 or Switch, whatever the specs. If it's going to be able to run 4K, now with the whole DLSS, with super sampling, all this stuff, 4K could be possible. So if it's going to be able to run 4K, if it can run 4K, Switch 4K. That's going to be clear and obvious. The new Nintendo Switch 4K console. More power, more resolution, more gaming fun. Boom, Nintendo, hire me. I'm your marketing genius. So I'm calling it, the new Nintendo model is going to be called the Switch 4K. Super Nintendo Switch System. SNSS. We'll see, Jonas. For your birthday, they should make it happen. All right, so that is huge. This is breaking news. This document has just leaked. A new court document. Microsoft talking about Call of Duty. So if you were not going to be getting a new Switch model at launch, and you wanted to play Call of Duty on this current Switch, it's not guaranteed it's going to be running on the current. And I've been telling dudes all this time, as soon as Microsoft made this announcement, dudes were like, ain't no way Call of Duty is going to look good on the Switch. They were never talking about this current Switch because it's a 10-year deal, bro. These are like 2 generations worth of consoles, 10 years. And so right here, they're more specific in saying they're making Call of Duty on an in-development Switch model. So they didn't mention the current Switch model, which would still hold true of what the internet's saying about it's going to be on a Nintendo platform for the next 10 years. But dudes are mistaken if they think it's going to be the current Switch. So Call of Duty may not, and I'm going to talk about this. This brings up another very, very interesting point that I've been saying. Call of Duty may not be coming on the current Switch model. It may be just coming on the next gen Switch. And I've been saying this. This is very likely what's going to be happening when this new Switch model comes out. The first party Nintendo games are going to be on current Switch and Switch 2, Switch Pro for at least the next 2 years, at least. Nintendo is going to be crazy to just leave 120 million plus gamers in the dark. So they're going to do that. Microsoft, Xbox did it this past generation. They're just starting to make games exclusive to the Xbox Series X. Sony just started doing it this generation. They just started making games exclusive to the PS5. For the first 2 years, games were cross-gen. So Nintendo first-party games, cross-gen. Third-party, it's going to be the Wild West. Some third-party developers are going to be like, okay, this game could run on last-gen Switch and current-gen Switch, new-gen. Some third-party developers, like according to this Call of Duty report by Microsoft, may just be launching on the Switch 2. And gamers, we got to be prepared for that. That a lot of developers are going to be like, we ain't Nintendo. We don't feel like taking the development resources to try to maximize on 2 generations. And they could, from the jump, say Call of Duty only available on the Switch 2, like this court document is saying. The new Assassin's Creed game only available on the Switch 2. So third-party developers could take a completely different approach when it comes to putting their games on last gen, the current Switch model, and next gen Switch models. But Nintendo, we're gonna get games for at least the next 2 years. It's gonna be until Nintendo, they're gonna see the analysis, their behind the scenes metrics and numbers and see, okay, now it seems like everybody's playing on our current gen. Let's just prioritize and maximize the games for the Switch 2. So that's what's going to happen. Yeah, Charik, and that's what they're going to do, because Shintaro Furukawa, he's already come out and said we're going to be very careful, cautious transitioning to this next generation. Accounts have already been confirmed to be cross-generation, so there's going to be a cross-generational gap for the first 2 years of that Switch to current Switch. Bro, this news is lit, bro. The news today. All right, so that is big breaking news. But guess what? DJ Khaled, we got another one. The next news item. Bro, these FTC, this Activision Blizzard, Microsoft acquisition, we're getting a plethora of information. And this next news item is related to that for Nintendo. Another court document has come out to reveal Nintendo is making significantly more revenue on software sales compared to Sony and Xbox. When I say significantly more, Nintendo's first-party profits are more than double Sony and Xbox combined. When games like Mario Kart is selling 52 million, Microsoft and Sony could only hope for these numbers. Check this out. Obi-Wan, Xbox will always be trash. Oh man, hopefully Xbox can get it together. Or if they can't, just put all your games on the Switch and I'll be good, bro. Just put all your games on Nintendo and we'll be good. Jonas, here's the smile. Let's go, Jonas. Hold on, let me see if I can get that smile on stream, Jonas. Watch this. Hey, everybody that was with you, Jonas, a happy birthday. He posted a smile in our Discord. Check this out, bro. The power of the internet. I'm gonna get that live on stream. Let me see if I can get it, if it'll show up. Will it? Oh no, it didn't. No, RP. Never mind. Oh, but Jonas is smiling. I see that smile, Jonas, in our Discord. If you want to get in our private gaming Discord, join the OGC. Links in the description. But how much more revenue is Nintendo making than Microsoft and PlayStation? Bro. In 2021, this court document shows the 2021 revenue. In 2021, Nintendo made $5.18 billion, almost $5.2 billion with a B in revenue, which is crazy. Compare that to Sony, who made $2.1 billion in that year, and Xbox struggling, made $1.3 billion that same year. So Sony and Microsoft combined made a little over $3 billion. Nintendo alone is raking in $5 billion a year just in software sales. That was in 2021. And 2023, they're going to destroy those numbers. With Zelda and Mario in the same year again, this is a repeat of 2017. Nintendo's first year on the market, they crushed it in software production. Super Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild. This is arguably the last year the current gen Switch model on the market, and they're crushing it with Tears of the Kingdom and Mario Wonder all in the same year. They're gonna earn well over $5 billion this year in software revenue. Mario Wonder is gonna kill it, bro. And so, well, now it was 2021 the same year. Animal Crossing did crazy numbers. Did like 30 million in like 2 weeks. I tell you, man, if there's a company that's never gonna go third party, it's Nintendo. Nintendo's always gonna make their own consoles, so it's the only place you can play their games. Their software sells like crazy, bro. Where after about a month buying a PlayStation first party game, or like a week buying an Xbox first party game, they drop it by like $10, $20. Bro, those Nintendo first party games never drop. I'm almost certain Breath of the Wild that came out at launch on the Switch is still $60. I don't even need to look that up. I'm almost certain Super Mario Odyssey that came out the first year the Switch came out is still $60. You walk in a GameStop, you still got to pay $60 for those games. Nintendo does not drop. They hold, and they take pride in their games, because when they launch Nintendo first party games, you don't got to worry about it crashing your console. You don't got to worry about it glitching out, doing crazy stuff. Like their quality control. That's the one thing I always respect about Nintendo. Their quality. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some hiccups, like that side-scrolling Yoshi game had some resolution issues or whatnot. But for the most part, Nintendo's first-party games, quality, bro. EJ Onuma, he came out and said Tears of the Kingdom was ready a year ago, meaning they could have launched the game a year ago. But they said they spent an entire year just testing the game. Quality control. Nintendo seal of quality. Where's my Nintendo seal of quality? I still got it. Hey, let me take it up. This used to be on all of my NES games as a kid. This Nintendo seal of quality that lets you know if you buy this game, it's going to be fire. Not like, what's that Switch game that came out on the eShop, The Last Hope, the bootleg Last of Us game? Now that game is trash, but that's not a Nintendo first party game. But if it's a Nintendo first party game, they used to always have this Nintendo seal of quality letting you know our games are not gonna be like the trash other companies. So that's crazy. This Microsoft FTC filing is just revealing crazy stuff. We're at 49 likes. One person give the stream a thumbs up. We're about to crush 50 likes right now, live on stream. Let's go. Tears of the Kingdom, 1080, 60 frames per second on the Switch 2. Jonas, you just said something very important. A lot of the games that are currently on the Switch, it only makes sense when the Switch 2 drops. We're going to be able to play those games higher frame rates, higher resolution. One first party game that sort of annoyed me, but it was a dope game. Kirby and the Forgotten Lands. The game was fun. Loved it from beginning to end. But it ran at 30 frames per second. It was a 3D game. It ran at 30 frames. And usually games like Mario Odyssey, I think Mario Odyssey might be 30 frames, but you couldn't tell. Mario Odyssey felt like a 60 frames. It could be 60 frames, but I'm mistaken. It ran beautifully. But Kirby was a 30 frames per second game. On the Switch 2, that's a game that I would say is going to be 60 frames per second. And if Nintendo can somehow incorporate achievements, oh my goodness. It'll be further incentive to go back and play all those Switch games again, just to get those achievements. So a lot of dope news and information came out of this Microsoft filing. Call of Duty is being made currently just for the next gen Switch 2. not for the current Switch, according to the Microsoft. And Nintendo's software revenue is running laps around PlayStation and Xbox. Crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. But do you think we're done yet? DJ Khaled, we got another one. Bro, this next news item is pretty, and I'm impressed with EA. They're finally not copying and pasting a soccer game for the Switch. I might actually pick this up. EA Sports FC 24. What does FC stand for? They're not doing the FIFA name anymore. I completely missed this. They stopped using FIFA. I remember reading that somehow that something had happened with the licensing with FIFA where they're not calling their games FIFA anymore. Football Cup. Football Cup. So it's called Football Cup. Football Cup 24. The Switch will be using their all-new Frostbite engine. They're finally up. This is the first time it'll be running on the Frostbite engine, and they're gonna have Ultimate Team on the Switch version of the game. They are actually putting effort, or at least more effort, in a soccer game for the Switch. I might pick this up, bro. The only thing is coming out in September. September is going to be a big month for sports fans on the Switch. Why? NBA 2K24 confirmed for the Switch. This is the 23's trailer. But 2K24 coming to the Switch. Of course, I'm going to be getting that day one on the Switch. But I have to tell you this. I'm keeping it a buck. This is the sports game I'm looking forward to the most this year on the Switch. Wild Card Football. When does this game come out? Let me see the release date. October 10th. October 10th. It's gonna have online leaderboards. If the online multiplayer is good, and if they have a leaderboard mode, this is what I want. Saber Interactive. They've been in contact with me already, so we might be getting the game early. But features that I suggest having in the game, which would be cool, Saber. I'm not saying it's a must-have, but if you have online leaderboards, have an online leaderboards for a mode with the items and with the wildcard items off, where you can play more like football, but it still be arcadey. You don't want it to be too like serious like Madden, but like with like you can't be a giant and all that stuff. But then that sort of defeats the purpose of naming it Wild Card Football, because the wild cards is what makes the game unique and fun. So I'm good either way. It's just gonna look like a fun game. So whatever they do, as long as they're gonna have online leaderboards, I'm gonna be on this game, bro. And it runs good on the Switch. How did they leak it? Noggy Bone Project. Bro, you gotta rewind the stream, bro. We ain't going back, going forward. But that's dope. That's dope that EA is actually putting effort in a soccer game. So I might be rotating during the nights. Play 2K some nights, play FIFA some nights, play Wild Card Football some nights. We'll see. We'll see how everything goes. But sports fans, 2023 on the Switch. A dope year for we're getting football and basketball and finally a good soccer. Now the other soccer games on the Switch were good. They were just the same. They just copy and pasted and just added a new year to it. But this year they're actually putting effort. So big year for the Switch, man. Third party is killing it. First party, Super Mario RPG. Oh my goodness, I can't wait for that game, man. Nintendo's fire this year, bro. All right, and DJ Khaled, another one. The next news item, all new trailer for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, the DLC Dimension Shell Shock. When did it come out? When did it come out? Is this DLC out now? Wait, you could play as Rocksteady and Bebop? Oh my goodness. When does this come out? Anybody knows when this comes out? It doesn't say. Check the new trailer out below. This article doesn't even say when it comes out. Later this year. I guess there's no release date. It just says later this year. But this is an all-new trailer. You can play as Rocksteady and Bebop. That's pretty dope. Hey, Evil Holders, if you're watching this stream, Bucks, me and a couple of the sponsors, we played this live from beginning to end in one stream. It was pretty dope. We're going to do the same thing again when the DLC comes out. The 2K is legit going to bring me back to it. Yeah, Oli, but the crossplay is only going to be on the PS5 and Xbox Series X. It's not going to be on the Switch version, which is the version I'm going to be getting. So it is what it is, whatever. All right, y'all. Those are all of the news items for this stream. What do you guys think about everything we talked about? What am I going to be playing? I'm still beating Paper Mario Origami King. That's the last first-party game in my backlog to beat that we're going to be caught up from. Sound off in the comment section below. I want to know. But before you go, bro, click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things Nintendo. Happy birthday, Jonas. We out.
This channel that I'm about to throw out there for you guys reminds me of me back when I had like 4,000, 5,000 subscribers, man. And he's probably gonna lose shit when I do this, but hey, man, I gotta say, my boy Obi-Wan, man, that nigga is my nigga right there. He reminds me exactly of me when I was doing this shit at a smaller level. His channel, when I look at it, it's such a nostalgia trip, and he has a really cool audience too. Man, if you could show this nigga some love too, that'd be awesome. I don't shout people out unless I like them. A lot. I'm picky with that. Anyways, my boy Obi-Wan, your boy Obi-Wan. Hey man, I got you right here, my boy. Get that man a little bit of a look, man. He reminds me of me when I was smaller. You want to take a look in the past, my boy? This is the way you do it.
I got you,
Jedi Master,
the Jedi Master. I got you, man. You're playing two times.
Thank you.
I got
Obi-Wan,
you,
man. I'm
homie.
dedicating a workout set to you, my boy. Let's go, guys.
24, 25, 26, 27, 28. He said he ain't on the end.